Hello, algebra students. Mr. Lawrence here again with another flipped lesson. And today you're going to be able to say you can name polynomials by the number of terms that they have. Now, the trick here is noticing the prefixes and what they mean. Like, for example, in a monomial, it's mono. Well, mono does not mean disease. It means one. Okay, there is a disease called mononucleosis, and it means one something. I'm not really sure what the something is, but it means one. And here we have a binomial, like in bicycle. Bi means two. All right, here's a trinomial, and tri means three. And then here we have the prefix poly, which poly does not mean parrot. Poly means many. Okay, and many is defined in math to be more than 3. So a monomial might look like this. You might have 5x to the 4th power. That is a monomial. 3x is a monomial. 10x squared is a monomial. It's one term. Okay, now a binomial would look like this. X plus 3. That is a binomial. There are two terms combined by addition. Okay, how about 3x minus 4? Yep, that's a binomial, two terms connected by subtraction. But it could be 10x to the 4th minus 3x squared. Those are all binomials, two terms put together. Okay, trinomial means three terms. You might have x squared plus 5x plus 6. There's a trinomial. One, two, three terms put together by either addition or subtraction. You might have 6x to the 4th minus 2x squared plus x. That is a trinomial. Now, if you have more than three terms put together, that's when you call it a polynomial. So, for example, x to the 5th minus 7x to the 4th plus 3x to the 3rd plus 2x squared. That's a polynomial. If I add more terms on, yeah, it's still a polynomial. Poly means many. Okay, so let's get a little more practice combining our like terms here, and then we'll name our result. So I'm going to use my highlighter here. Okay, and I've got x to the 4th and a 6x to the 4th. I have a 2x squared and oops, I don't want to do that because that's not an x squared term. So I'm going to go minus 3x cubed and then minus 5 and plus 6. So now I'm ready to combine like terms. By the way, I have a trinomial plus a trinomial, right? Okay, looks like x to the 4th is my highest power. 9x to the 4th. X cubes, I've got negative 3x cubes. X squareds, 2x squared. And then negative 5 plus 6 is positive 1. And so my answer was a polynomial. Okay. Here I've got the quantity of 5x squared minus 6 minus the quantity of 3x squared plus 7x plus 2. And remember, there's a 1 here, which means I have to distribute the negative to all three terms. So I change that sign, change sign, change sign, change sign. And so now I'm ready. 5x squared minus 3x squared. Negative 7x minus 6 minus 2. So combining my yellow ones, I'll get 5 minus 3, I'll get 2x squared. My green ones, nothing to combine. And my blue ones, minus 8. So this time I have a binomial. a trinomial, and when I add them together, I ended up with a trinomial. Not because there's three or, three here and it's more than two, just because I ended up with three terms. I have a trinomial for an answer. Okay, so now here we go. I'm going to distribute the negative here. So change the sign, change the sign, change the sign. X to the eighth. Okay. X squareds. Okay. And then plus 1 and minus 1. So my yellow ones will give me 2x to the eighth. The x squareds will cancel, and the 1 and the minus 1 cancel out. Okay, and so I have two trinomials being added together, but the end result is a monomial. Okay, all right, that's the lesson for today, nice and short, but the important point is to remember that we have monomials, which is one term, binomials, two terms connected by addition or subtraction, trinomials, three terms connected by addition or subtraction or a combination of both, and a polynomial, more than three terms connected by addition, subtraction, or a combination of both. All right, that's your lesson for today. Mr. Lawrence signing off. Good night, everybody.